Okay, my friend, Will here over at XAUUSD.com, and we are back again with one of my favorite trading setups for the week ahead. It is a weekly swing position, possibly turned into a longer term position on the British pound Canadian dollar. Before we actually get into the setup, if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now. Okay, so let's get into the actual setup. It's going to be a buying opportunity on the British pound Canadian dollar, and in this video we're going to do a multi-time frame analytic approach, going from the higher time frames, monthly and weekly, and then zooming into the daily and the 4-hour charts to look for evidence that price action is slowing down, momentum is slowing down, coming into the higher time frame area of interest. Okay, so if you're new to my channel and new to my videos and haven't seen how I analyze the markets for my swing trades as of yet, I take a top-down approach. I look at the monthly and the weekly for possible buying and selling areas, support and resistance, and then use the lower time frames, daily and 4 hours, to pinpoint my entry for slowing of momentum. Okay, and you'll see this in action in this video. Okay, so first off, we're going to look at the monthly charts, and as you can see, we're more or less coming down towards an all-time support area here, and monthly buying opportunity, buying zone. Okay, if we look at where we've drawn it here, okay, we're going to have to go all the way back to 2013 here. Okay, we can see we had this huge sideways movement here for a while, accumulation period, before the market actually broke up from this area here. Okay, this is the origin of this leg up and this move up all the way up to a weight area on the British pound Canadian dollar, and you can see we've already entered into this area now. We also have, okay, bit of a support area here. You can see it's hit here many times before and rallied up. Okay, so we've identified a buying area on the monthly charts. What we're going to look for now is zoom down into the weekly charts and see what's actually happening on the weekly charts. Okay, just zoom out here. Okay, we can see we're right at the bottom of this area here in the weekly charts. Okay, I'm just going to analyze the trend on the weekly chart here. Okay, we're just going to zoom in. Okay, we can clearly see change of structure on this downtrend as it's approached and now came down into this monthly area of interest here. Okay, what I mean change of structure, okay, is quite clearly you can see from this drop here, okay, this area here, okay, on the weekly charts you can see it's more or less just clean sailing all the way down, okay, till we start approaching this area, and you can see here from this swing low to the swing high, and then you can see then the drop down here is pretty small. We get buyers coming in again, drops down again, takes out this low, and buyers come in again. So this is a change of structure. It's telling us that price action is starting to slow down. Sellers have we're getting selling exhaustion. Buyers have started to come into the market. There is profit taking and change of structure. Okay, it's the down move is getting exhausted, and we're getting ready for move to the upside. If we look at the MACD divergence, okay, on the weekly charts, we can see we're starting to get a divergence signal happening on the weekly charts here. Okay, you can see the MACD bottomed out here, rallied up, and then it's nearly took out that low this week, but the MACD hasn't moved lower. Okay, so we're starting to get a divergence signal on it. If we zoom into the daily charts, this is what we're going to look at now, the daily charts. We can clearly see here, if we zoom in, you can clearly see that the breaks on this trend have started to get put on. Okay, as it's entered this area here, it started to move sideways. Okay, clear sideways movement action here in the higher time frames. We're moving into an accumulation cycle in the market where buy orders will start to take up the sell orders, and then buying pressure will push this up to the upside. Okay, so if we look at the daily chart, we're getting a lot of divergent signals evidence that price action is slowing down, momentum is slowing down, and we're getting ready to move to the upside. Okay, I'm drinking my water here. So the opportunity for this trade is, okay, we're going to enter it here. Okay, just let me look at this. We've got a wee speech bubble up. Text RSI. Okay, so we're going to buy GBPCAD at, okay, 153.4. Or if you're more risk averse, you can enter this straight away, or on the first. So sorry, if you like to take more risk averse, you can wait for the first MACD divergence signal to appear in the 1 hour or the 4 hour chart this week. Or you can simply enter when the market opens if you like to take a more risky approach and scale yourself into the position. I'll be having a pending order at 153.4. Okay, so or enter straight away. When market, or wait for 1 hour or 4 hour MACD divergence. Okay, if you want to get this MACD divergence indicator, you can just simply email me at will@thefxace.com. Okay, so the stop loss, okay, stop loss is going to be at 152. Again, if this drops down, this is a really good long-term position, and I'll show you the take profit potential in this after I write this out here. If it does drop, I will start scaling into this position or below. Take profit, okay. Take profit at 160, and long-term take profit at 176. Remember, as always, trade at your own risk. That's just what I'm doing. So just show you the profit potential on this. Okay, profit potential in the monthly charts longer term, okay, is all the way up towards this area here. Okay, 170, and possible all the way up towards the 177,600 area. Okay, so again, I'll just remove all these objects, show you what I mean. Okay, we look here, we're at this monthly support area here now. Monthly zone, well into this monthly zone here. You can actually draw it all the way across here. We're well into it on the monthly charts. This alone doesn't validate the position. We zoom into the weekly charts. We can clearly see here, as the market's coming down into this area, we could change the structure. You see this nice drop down here. Then buyers have started to come in. You start to get choppy price action on the weekly charts. MACD divergence starting to appear on the weekly chart also. Daily charts, clear sideways movement here. A lot of MACD divergence validating the position. It's a good time to start scaling into this British pound Canadian dollar position. Okay, so that's the trade setup. Again, trade at your own risk. If you want to get access to my full list of trading setups for the week ahead, simply click the link below in the description area. Again, any questions, let me know. will@thefxace.com. Happy trading, and see you on the next video.